Hi goaltenders and coaches, this is Pascal Villana from Elite Goalies Canada, and today we're going to carry on with the subject of making small adjustments to give you the biggest gains. The last time we spoke, we talked about the adjustments in the blade that we can make, and today we're going to be talking about the pads and how it relates to your post-save recovery or getting out of butterflies. So in this scenario here, pretty easy to see that this athlete probably has about an inch of loose strap here to be able to receive posts. There's a bit of a twist in the ankle in this scenario, so what happens is that this ankle is angled upwards. It's almost like putting a shoebox underneath the ankle of this athlete. Now imagine if your knees are on the ground and I put a shoebox underneath both ankles. Pretty difficult for you to lean forward without falling over, and very difficult for you to get up without involving your hands. Try it. Take a moment. What we really want to try to do is try to bring this ankle down a little bit more, and we want to try to bring this knee up a little higher. So instead of us having this type of motion, we want to try to have something that looks a little bit more flat. How do we do that? Again, I talked a little bit about what we do down here and through the pad. You can loosen straps, you can give a little bit more give there, you can make some adjustments inside your channels. But really, one of the areas that's often ignored is this little strike pad here, okay, that you can see right here, and this little soft striking pad that's here. In between those two pads is Velcro. And pad manufacturers actually sell these knee stacks. And if you were to add this knee stack here, you'd actually increase a significant difference in height, wouldn't you? So in doing so, if we were to pull away from this and we made the appropriate adjustment here and made the appropriate adjustment here, and we drew a line between the two, your ankle and your knee would have a much less defined angle than that. And you'd be able to activate and recover very quickly from these positions. So let's kind of zoom out on this a little bit. We'll move forward, and you can see it on both ankles, and you can see both knees. If we were to draw the extreme positions from here to here, oops, and then from here to here, same idea. And what we want to try to do is we want to try to bring the ankles down and the knees up a little bit, and you can go to your common goaltending store and be able to pick up these shims pretty inexpensively and make those adjustments right away. This little adjustment will allow you to activate very quickly the post-save recovery and move very freely while you're skating on your pads. And secondly, it would alleviate a lot of additional pressures that take place on your knees, on your ankles, and in your hips, which are more and more predominantly being seen out there by a lot of goaltenders. So for us as goaltenders, we want to look for smaller fixes. This little fix will save you thousands of dollars of trying to make your butterfly activation and execution from the pre-save to the post-save recovery very, very easy. And it'll allow you to play the game a lot longer and activate a lot of these different movements and a lot of these more critical pieces of movements in your game, especially in the areas of RVH and VH, etc. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave comments. Hopefully this helps you guys. But look for these things. Look for the things that are going to save you time, energy, money, and are going to get you rapidly moving towards where you need to be in your game. All right, take care. Hope you enjoy.